Hey everyone, as requested, we are back cooking up some tasty food today. This is gonna be my lunch, and I am gonna do pulled barbecue chicken on these King's Hawaiian rolls, like sandwiches. They're amazing, along with a side of broccolini, because gotta try to have something healthy in there too. It's a pretty easy recipe. I'm just going with chicken breast. I've got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce that we used for the hamburger, salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil for the broccolini, and then some lemon just to give it a nice little flavor at the end. So we're gonna start off with just salt and peppering the chicken, which is not very complicated. And by the way, some people were a little worried. Don't worry, after I touch the chicken and any other meats like the burger and the fish and all that stuff, I wash my hands. I cut that stuff out because I don't want to bore you to death. And also these things can only be so long, you know? So now that we got salt and pepper on there, I'm gonna disappear. It's gonna be a quick cut. It's probably gonna be like down here and you're gonna think I'm still doing something, but I'm gonna go wash my hands. Now we are going to take the Sweet Baby Ray's. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. This is just the way I like to do it. And we're gonna pretty much just put a nice little coat here on bottom. Then we're gonna take our chicken breast. We're gonna put it in here, move it all around, make sure it's nice and coated. Apparently you can put some like chicken stock in, and you can, you know, put in other ingredients and other spices. I pretty much just go with the barbecue sauce. And I've got so much of this left over, it's gonna expire. I don't mind using more than enough of it to make sure that it doesn't dry out while it's in there. So that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna wash my hand again. And we are going to pressure cook the chicken for 10 minutes. Keep in mind, it does take like 7 to 10 minutes to build the pressure, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. We gotta get the proper lid. Make sure you are on seal, not on vent. And then we're gonna go to pressure, 10 minutes on high, and start. So that's it. We're gonna pressure cook it for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna do a slow release on the vent for an additional 10 minutes. We'll see how the chicken's looking, if it pulls apart nice and easy. And then we're also gonna pressure cook the broccolini, but it only takes a minute, so I don't wanna do it at the same time, because while I'm preparing the sandwich, we can actually just go ahead and cook that up. All right, we are back. We've already pressure cooked for 10 minutes. I let the steam come out on its own for about another 10 minutes, and let's see how we're doing here. All right, looks pretty good. Let's get a couple forks. Got one gigantic fork, I don't know why, but let's see how this pulls apart. Not as easy, not as easily as I'd like, but not too bad. I'll tell you what, it's incredible that this thing cooks so fast. I don't know at what point in time I'm gonna stop being shocked by it. Maybe never. I feel like it's a different version of that movie Fifth Element, where they put the thing in the microwave and then the entire meal just comes out ready to go. I mean, it's not quite that fast, but we're on the right track. All right, well, we're gonna speed this up because this is taking forever. For all you vegetarians, I apologize for what's happening. I will make a point to do some vegetarian dishes, just because I don't like to eat meat all the time, but this is also supposed to be great for cooking veggies. All right, so now that we're pulled apart, stir it all up in there. Make sure it's all lathered up. Cool, that looks pretty great. Let's put this over here since we had the chicken on that guy. I really want to leave it in there, but I don't know that I want to pressure cook this for a whole nother minute on top of that. So I think we're gonna pull this out. I lied. We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna do it because I don't want to have to clean all that out. And then some salt. Should have got a bigger bowl, but this will work. And then let's actually do a little bit of one of these mini lemons. I do have a little lemon squeezer thing. Would have made more sense to use that, but you know, apparently I wanted to go the hard route. Man, I got a seed in there anyway. Get out of there, little seed. Oh no, now it's on the ground. I'll clean that up later. Put this guy right on top. Put our proper lid back on. We're gonna make sure we're on seal. We are going to pressure cook on high, and as for time, we're going to go 1 minute. This might be a dangerous move. We might have just destroyed our really delicious looking chicken. Hopefully not. In the meantime, I'm going to clean some of this stuff up. We'll start off with 4. Pretty hungry, but I think that'll be good. We'll see. Might have burnt it. Load this thing up, and we'll come back for a taste test. It looks pretty great. At least I think it looks great. Hopefully you think it looks great. But let's see. I gave it some time to cool off because it was pretty hot. I always seem surprised, but it's actually really good. Some of the parts that were at the bottom on that last 1 minute pressure cook have a little bit of they're a little burnt, but I don't necessarily mind it. It gives it a little bit of like a char. I think you'd want to make sure you only had a little bit of the burnt stuff in each one, otherwise I think it would get real chewy. But yeah, I think I would do that different. I wouldn't do the 1 minute pressure cook with the broccolini and avoid that burnt bottom. It tastes great. I think we've already established I prefer things crispy. I don't know why I keep pressure cooking the veggies, because they always come out a little softer. I think next time I would do the air crisp, and that would hopefully give it a little more crunch to it, but the flavor is still great. It's tasty. It goes well with all of this. So yeah, overall I would say success. Maybe not burn the chicken, and we would air crisp the broccolini. But I'm gonna go eat the rest of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave comments below if there's anything specific you wanna see me make, and I hope you keep tuning in. Bye.